Volunteers don't get paid not because they're worthless, they're priceless. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly an honor to be with you this evening. I'm here not because I've done a great deal in serving the needy, probably because I have the privilege of representing the company that I work for, and also probably because our own alumni, Venkat, and also because the volunteers that, that are part of YFS from our company. And in spite of that, I decided to take this opportunity, primarily because it is a very rare opportunity to be with you among so many great people this evening and be inspired. Having worked for so many people, worked for so many years with so many great people and watching so many great leaders, one thing that I learned is it's probably easier to make a buck, but it is very difficult to make an impact. Trying to build socially conscious teams and organizations in the last several years, I also learned that you give very little by giving off your possession, but by giving yourself, you truly give. And that's what you're doing, YFS and the volunteers behind YFS. It is probably also time for me to share some information that very few people know about me. I stand here before you as a privileged few in the society because of the work of YFS kind of organization and also people behind YFS. Yes, in my formative years, I was brought up by a Gurukul run by an organization like YFS and the volunteers behind it. It was an organization that was generously supported by volunteers like yourself and also wonderful people that supported it materially as well. It is also time for me to share what you may have a question, what an EMC kind of company think of social consciousness. We try to become, we are really a socially conscious organization. We try to demonstrate that in 4 different ways. One is, as a corporation, it's important we give opportunity to everyone. And the way we try to do is, we have a forum called Women Leadership Forum within our company. But 700 of our employees, women employees, are part of that. And they drive the agenda around how we become an organization that supports women at work, and the kind of conditions that we need to create for them to be successful at work. The second aspect of being socially conscious for us is, we live in a world, what is happening, the catastrophic changes that are happening in the climate. We as a technology company, the way we contribute to making it a better place is, what kind of technologies, energy efficient technologies we create to reduce the carbon footprint in the world, and also the kind of office environment that we have is energy efficient office. The third aspect of our socially conscious programs is our forefathers have left us a great world with rich knowledge, great culture, and also the temples and all, music and arts and stuff like that. We've got to make sure that we preserve them. We support many programs around the world to preserve those things for us to leave a better place for our future generation through technology-enabled programs. The last piece of our social conscious activity is the programs that we do with YFS kind of organizations. And our program is focused around underprivileged children education. And in addition to YFS, we also materially contribute to a school run by Hope Foundation. It's not about giving the material things to make the program successful, run by the ones that are run by these organizations, but also encouraging our employees to be volunteers for these programs. We support them in many different ways. With YFS, we are working with creating a community of volunteers within the organization and providing them all the support that they need to be successful as volunteers. Before closing, I would like to share a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody can be great because anyone can serve. You don't need to have a college degree to serve. You don't need to have the subject and verb agreed to serve. You only need to have the heart that is filled with compassion. You need to have the passion and energy to serve. That's it. With that, thank you for giving me the opportunity.